Most business websites have a homepage problem, and the business owner usually has no idea it exists. Visitors land on the page, they look around for a few seconds, then they leave. Not because the business is bad, but because the homepage did not answer the one question every visitor is silently asking. And that question is simpler than most business owners think. Most homepages try to say everything, but the ones that work say one thing clearly. Let me show you what that looks like. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what your homepage actually needs to communicate. Not design tips, not technical advice, just the core message that turns a visitor into an inquiry. When someone lands on your homepage, they have already made a small decision. They were curious enough to click. Congratulations! But curiosity is not commitment. You have a very short window to answer their questions before they move on. In South Africa, where most people browse on their mobile phones, switch quickly between options, the window is even shorter. Your homepage is not a brochure. It's a conversation starter. And like any conversation, it needs to make sense immediately. Here is what most homepages do wrong. They lead with the business name, a big logo, maybe a beautiful photo, and then somewhere below that in smaller text, they explain what the business actually does. By that point, many visitors have already left. The second mistake is trying to say too much. Services, about us, testimonials, promotionals, contact details, all in one page, all competing for attention. The visitor does not know where to look. And when people do not know where to look, they do not look at all. Let me break this down clearly. Most homepages are built around what the business wants to say, not around what the visitors need to hear. A visitor arrives with one question in mind. Can this business help me? Your homepage should answer that question quickly and clearly. A homepage works when the visitor understands what you do, who you help, and what to do next within the first few seconds. That is the entire job of a homepage. Not to impress, not to explain everything, just to answer those three things clearly. Think about a consultant who offers business advisory services. Their homepage says something along the lines of like empowering businesses through strategic solutions. That sentence sounds professional, but it does not tell the visitor anything useful. Who's it for? What do they actually do? What should I do next? Now imagine the homepage said something like this instead. We help small business owners in South Africa manage their finances and plan for growth. Book a free consultation. Same business, completely different result. The visitor immediately knows if this is for them, and if it is, they know exactly what to do next. That is the difference between a homepage that confuses and one that converts. Now, here is where it gets important for small business owners. Getting the message right is one challenge, but keeping that message working on a website that loads correctly, looks professional, and stays updated, that is a separate challenge entirely. The message needs to be clear. The experience needs to be clean. A managed website system solves this differently. The structure is built correctly from the start. The message is clear and purposeful, and the ongoing management means the site keeps working the way it should, without the business owner having to think about it. It is the same reason many businesses use an accountant instead of managing their own books. Not because they can't figure it out, but because handling it to a professional means it gets done properly, consistently, every time. That is what Afridesign provides for your online presence, a professionally managed system built for small businesses, maintained so that it keeps working. Your homepage has one job: help the visitor understand quickly that you are the right choice. If you want to see how Afridesign helps small businesses with a rock-solid managed website platform, visit afridesign.com and explore the packages. Now, getting your message right is one piece of the puzzle. But there is another challenge that comes up for almost every business owner. Once the website is live, how do people actually find it? That is a question many businesses never fully answer. And it's what we cover in the next video.